Hi, I'm Gilly Robinson and I'm the tutor here at the Cook's Place in Malton.
Hi, I'm Joe from the Wellness Bridge Project. Today we're going to cook a sausage casserole and a nice homemade granola. So Gilly, what do we have here today?
We've got really lovely, healthy ingredients, nothing too expensive, and the beauty of this dish is if there's certain things you don't like, you can just miss them out. We've got some butcher's sausages, we've got courgette, red and yellow pepper, a beautiful red onion, passata, which is just out of a jar, olives, dried herbs, some Lea and Perrins or Henderson's relish, or you can even use brown sauce, and some sweet corn, which could be out of a tin or frozen, and a little bit of oil.
Sounds good.
Let's get going. To get the seeds and everything out of a pepper, it's quite a good idea just to roll it on the chopping board, give it a bit of a bash in your hand, you can hear the seeds coming out of the pepper, and then if you push the green bit, out it comes, and then it's nice and empty. Okay, so you're just going to slice that while I get ready with the other pepper. I'll do all the messy bits on this board. And then everything's going to go in the glass bowl so that we can give it a good mix.
So Gilly, how long would you say it takes to prepare this dish?
About 5 minutes or so to get it all together, and then it's going to be 30 minutes in the oven. That into there. I'm going to pop the oil in. And in it goes. Perfect. Right, we just need a spoon, and if you were to stir that really well, while I add other things, we've got the courgette to do next, but we'll add in all of these things. So we've got our olives, we've got the sweet corn, and these dried herbs, that's a mix called za'atar, which, if you smell it, it's quite minty. But you can use any herbs you like. That's going like that. You see how quick and easy it is? That's going to go together. Then if we put the bowl down, we've just got the courgette. And then you take that half and I take this half. We're just going to slice away. In it goes. And I'm going to put this passata. Right, you're going to add your courgettes in there, and then it's your dish, so you're going to give it the final stir. Good big stir. And let's bring this into plate, because that's where it's going to go. All of that into there.
All in one dish.
Yeah, I'll hold the... When you're planning your meals for a week, Joe, did you know that you're supposed to try and eat 30 different ingredients? Oh, that's your target, to be healthy. And we've got quite a few in there already.
Of course, yeah.
Plus, some people have a little saying that they eat a rainbow, and we've got quite a few colours of the rainbow in there, so we're doing all right. Perfect. All you're going to do now is place those sausages on the top so they're not touching, and that's it. Into the oven for 30 minutes and eat.
So Gilly, here we have all the ingredients for the granola. Would you like to show us how to put it all together?
It could not be simpler. If you can stir and whisk, we've done it already. We're going to serve it with a homemade compote of fruit and some yoghurt, like the tastiest breakfast, nice weekend breakfast, nice and healthy.
Sounds nice.
Or you could use it as the topping for a crumble, so extra fruit and use it as a crumble top. We've got Rice Krispies, we've got some chopped nuts, we've got any seeds you like. I've got pumpkin and we've got some oats. We've got dried fruit, raisins, and I think these are chopped apricots. But whatever you've got in your store cupboard, or whatever you can find at a really good price. The most important bit for this is egg white, and we're seasoning it with some honey and some salt, and a little bit of orange zest. The easiest way to do an egg, Joe, just use the shell of the egg to scoop out the yolk, put that into another bowl, and we've got the egg white. You've got 3 whites in there, which you're just going to whisk together. And while you're doing that, I'm going to slowly put all these into our bowl. I've got a nice silicone mat on my baking tray, but if you didn't have that, you could just use a piece of greaseproof paper. I think I've got rather a lot of raisins there. I might not use all of those. And look at that honey. Do you like honey?
Yeah, I like honey, of course.
Like honey?
I guess this is good because people can use alternative ingredients
Absolutely.
and put in whatever they find tasty.
If you don't want honey, you could just use sugar and a pinch of salt. I know that sounds crazy when it's a sweet dish, but it just brings out the flavours. Bit faster with that whisking, Joe, otherwise we're going to go to sleep. Zest your orange. I've got a really sharp zester here. If you didn't have an orange, you could use a lemon or a grapefruit. And then don't waste the inside, that's going to go in the compote. Oh, it smells good. Can you smell the orange coming out? Tap that. That's looking good. Now, pour that on and I'll get a spoon to just give it a good stir. It kind of glues it all together because it's a weird thing to think it's going. Stir it gently so that you know those egg whites are really, really distributed.
Mixed in.
Mixed in, that's the word, mixed in. This is our tray, it's going to go on. And it's going to go into a nice hot oven.
And how long is this to go in the oven for?
It's going to be about 15 minutes.
Okay.
But we're going to spread it out. We want it to clump together so you've got little bits and big bits. Like a sandcastle. Move it around and add in or take away any of those ingredients. It's not going to spoil it. That's going to go into an oven. And next time we see that, it'll be toasty brown.
Thank you.
And then we're going to get on with the compote, which is even quicker. You've got the juicer. That's the orange that we took the zest off for the granola, so you're going to squeeze that. While I put the berries into a saucepan. These are frozen berries. Right, that orange juice is going to go over there. You pop that onto the hob. I'm going to bring that to the boil gently. That's going to take a couple of minutes just to come up to the boil.
So Jilly, this has been stirring for about 5 or 6 minutes now. How do you think it's looking?
That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how you want to use that. We'll get it cool now. You could store it in the fridge for a few days and it's going to go over your yoghurt with your granola.
It smells delicious too.
It does smell delicious and there's nothing in there except fresh fruit and a little bit of orange juice.
Wow, Jilly, this smells amazing. How would you plate this up?
I'm going to put one portion on there because we've got a lot of ingredients in here. So all I'm going to do is, I like to still see the sausages on the top, even when it's plated. So let's take, look at that. Think how healthy that is, Joe. Look at the vegetables.
Got a nice variety in there.
I think that would do, and a couple of those sausages for one portion. And then you've got two choices with this. Either you find a friend and you share it, or there's no harm in having that another day. So pop it in the fridge
It's a great idea.
and use it tomorrow. But I think that looks like a nice plate of food. Look at that. I'm going to move it around on the tray so that all the toasty bits. So once we can break those bits up, and then if I take some beautiful yoghurt. So this could be a breakfast or it would be a lovely dessert after the sausage casserole. And then look at the beautiful fruit compote, just the right consistency. We've let it cool a little bit, spoonful onto there, and then the easiest way with the granola, I just take a handful of it and scatter it on the top. How about homemade granola with our fruit compote
Yeah, that was beautiful.
after the sausage casserole?
Perfect.
Perfect meal.